What's up, guys? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. It's a Wednesday night. Back from a couple days off. I went out to visit my sister and her three kids. We had a great time. We went hiking on Tuesday. Um, Today we just sort of like vegetated a little bit. My sister had to work today, but I hung out, watched WCW Uncensored from 1997 on Tuesday night. Uh, Very good pay-per-view. And now we're back to reality. We're back home, back to reality and whatnot. And I was checking out a lot of the wrestling news and a lot of wrestling rumors. Been watching a lot of videos. As everybody knows, the ratings for Raw were down once again. But then again, if you watch SmackDown and whatnot, they'll tell you that it's was most watched by any other cable, anybody watching any other cable company, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know where they get this information from, supposedly Nielsen, whatever. But anyway, to me, it is what it is. The WWE product isn't as good as it once was, but let me say this. I really do think, and I know Vince McMahon is nearing his 70s, but I think Vince needs to get back on TV for a little bit because he can draw ratings, as we all know. Um, if you watch the countdown on the WWE Network for the top 10 villains, Vince McMahon, number one. And you know something, after watching those highlights of Vince McMahon, you can understand why he was number one. Vince McMahon is the innovator. He is the creator. He is the backer. He is the genius, which made WWE what it is today. And I also will say this as well. If it wasn't for the competition from WCW with Eric Bischoff, maybe WWE wouldn't be where they are today. But it was the pressure of Eric Bischoff after controlling the ratings for 80 some odd weeks that made Vince have to do something. And right now, he doesn't have to really worry so much about competition, but maybe that's part of the problem. But anyway, everybody's talking about the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt with Daniel Bryan. What's he going to do at Payback? Is he going to give up the championship to save Bree's job? Well, you know, I was thinking about this, and I was talking to my nephew Matt about it. Maybe Bree is going to leave the WWE and go to NXT, which we've seen like Natalia do, and a number of others. So this would give an out for Daniel Bryan to hold on to that belt. And there are a lot of rumors stating that Bryan is going to be back sooner than what we're all told. And that's the bottom line with all these rumors. Some of them are valid, and most of them are invalid. So we really don't know. We just read it, and we have to make our own judgment. And all we can do is just present it to everybody else here on YouTube. So I really feel that Daniel Bryan will hold on to this title. I don't think he will be stripped. Um, they have too many plans in store for him, and we'll just have to wait and see as far as that goes. And I was reading also a rumor that in one of the newest issues of the WWE magazine that Dean Ambrose was talking about his former partners. And I will say this about the WWE magazine: there have been on a number of occasions when that magazine comes out, it's in print of things that have not happened yet on TV. And it's just happened so many different times in the past. So Ambrose stated about his former partners. So one has to wonder what's going to happen in the near future. Um, I was talking with my nephew Matt, and we were talking about this situation. And we were also wondering, will Roman Reigns possibly turn on his other two members, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, and join the corporate? That's one thing that could happen. But there's also rumors down the road that Triple H and Roman Reigns are supposed to clash. So, like I said, rumors are rumors. Um, they're not valid until we actually see them actually happen. But it's sort of funny because the rumors we hear, a lot of these rumors that we we do see in print here on the internet, I mean, if they did come true, they'd be totally awesome. But most of the time, they're not true. And, you get all pumped up waiting to see somebody show up. Like there's rumors about CM Punk, you know, showing up at Payback. I, for one, would love to see CM Punk show up at Payback just for the fact that it would just be such a boost for the WWE. And that's something that they really need. It's a shot in the arm. I mean, you got two great matches on the card with Cena and Bray Wyatt, and you have Evolution versus the Shield. Everything under that, you know, they're so matches. They can be good. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. They can be good. Um, but if Punk appeared, this would just blow the roof off in Chicago. You know, probably won't happen. One can only wish. But anyway, my opinion is I really wish Vince would come back and get back on TV. I would love to see him come back and go up against his daughter Stephanie because she has come out and she has been such a bossy bitch for so long. And she's always, praising her husband Triple H, saying that he's the best of the best. He's the king of kings. He's a cerebral assassin, as we all know. And it's time for her to get put in her place. She's got some small children at home. Her and Triple H are on the road every single week. Maybe that's why Vince isn't on TV. Him and Linda are probably watching the kids. Maybe it's about time her and maybe Triple H go home and watch their own kids. Let Vince get back on TV. Let Vince do what he does best because this is his company. And it wasn't big until Vince took over and they created WrestleMania. And Vince, as a character, as an on-air character, has really entertained everybody. Nothing better than the Austin Vince McMahon feud. Um, but there's been so many other moments as well. So, the WWE will always, you know, people can talk and say what they want. Yeah, they lost a real lot of money in one day. Yeah, the product is down. Um, I always give my opinion of what I think of their shows. Whether if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't, and I'll tell everybody that. But the bottom line is, Vince is the genius, and he's going to come up with some answer, and he's going to find a way to catapult the WWE back to where the viewers don't want to miss it. So, those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions on this Wednesday night. This is the Iceman. Like I said, I was off for a couple days. Had a good time away, and back in action once again. Peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great Wednesday night.